I don't know, bearing that in mind, it feels kind of strange that NIP are the favorite in the eyes of Unicorn for this one, but let's see. Maybe there were heavy numbers laid on them earlier on.
Oh, they have Deva, and that should make a difference. Instant headshot around the corner, but it's not enough. Hampus is not going to be able to get that kill. Instantly traded, though, so we're back into a 4-on-4. And Rops is currently waiting for them to come right up here into the open. Rops hears those steps, and he's going to get the flank. Nice little headshot, falls back, doesn't even take any damage. Excellent work so far.
Creating space for the trade, and there's still a chance for the Ninjas. They are together with the bomb on long. Disengaging Dexter. There's a USP for Device.
With a minute still on the clock, there's actually a lot of time for them to work with here.
Just trying to find an entry, trying to find somebody caught out. Wrong place, wrong time, trying to land that headshot. See Plopsky's just waiting. Bomb spotted now towards A. Like us up, see Bemis rotating. We got kills either side from A court for a 1-0 start for Mousesports. Surge into the B bomb site. One flashbang and off they go. Bemis drops immediately. Plopsky spamming with a Tech 9. Loads of bullets, but Dexter is still alive with a third frag, in fact. Did more than was reasonable in that position, and A-Core will stop the bomb from being planted as Device tries to make it to the wooden panels. Posted up himself, and it looks like to some degree that there is. Oh, he's going to go into it as well. The angle still being held, Plopsky taken out. It's a lot of information found by A-Core, but he cannot hold position. There's a gap in that smoke, and NIP could pursue, but they're rotating away, it seems. Frozen may find this. Dexter with a nice angle as well. So it looks like a plan B or a plan C for Ninjas in Pajamas. The sound cues are here. They make their way downstairs, and they might even have a chance to plant the bomb. Dexter moving into position, looking for a 5th kill. Oh man, that angle from Frozen. He said he would be integral to a victory for Mousesports, and he's definitely showing that. But so is Dexter, lead by example. 5-1, just like Rops. With the heavy output, and they all have, there'll be 3 of them on this B bomb site, Bemis included. Dexter lining up for him, good for 1, but look at the kills flying through from the Ninjas. Rops misses a shot. I feel like there's some, I think there's some kind of thing where you see 2 targets and sometimes your brain fires between them.
Yeah, that's where you can really see the difference with the pros. They rarely make that mistake of getting caught in between the 2.
So it will be A-Core and Frozen to hold on to these rifles. Dexter can perhaps drop 1 and buy for himself. With overpass, Bemis avoids the flashbang somehow, eats second one. Doesn't fire any bullets though, maybe spraying into that tunnel might have been an idea here. As we have the entries again from the Ninjas. Good grenade damage though. And maybe they can follow up on that. 2v3. Double AWP retake attempt for Mousesports, and Device already has the angle, but how about this peek from A-Core? That man knows his angles. That was a really sick peek, but there's more to do. 2 versus 2. You'd imagine that one is stuck on the bomb site, going for some tags through the wood. There we go. Finally landing one. 4 HP now for Plopsky. You can see Rops on the low ground in the meantime. He has an incendiary. That goes towards the side, then Plopsky is done for.
You almost want to see it.
Oh! Well, that will change everything. That's a flick from A-Core. He came into this one ready. We spoke about landing shots and so on. He landed that one and then some.
Dude, he's sitting at 10 kills right now, A-Core.
Taking some map control very quietly indeed, trying to have the A's NIP players heading towards the trap. Rops has a nice awkward angle. Very patient with the deagle as well. Respecting it for it to give him some accuracy. Well then, maybe you have a fast bomb plant here for the Ninjas. That'd probably be to their benefit. We'll see if they've planted it for the more exposed fashion, the high ground and such. So many players towards short B now, and Device will be looking for them, but there's a flank on the way as well, which will compromise his position. That's a lovely headshot, and he holds the position for short B as well. Device! That's why he's on the team, and that's why NIP might be the favorites in this series.
Dexter playing this very carefully, but unfortunately for him, this should be a win, yep, for Plopsky. So nicely done there by Plopsky, keeping his cool, holding that angle. Gonna get a second chance as well. He sees the feet, but he starts moving. And just like that, blink of an eye, Mousesports have turned it completely around.
A-Core elevating his position. It'll be hard to flash that spot, at least with that particular flashbang. Somehow Device gets his molly out, and he's in the clutch once more. 47 seconds, and they're coming from all directions. But Device may be inviting a closer rotation with this utility, looking towards CT, but Robs will have the angle from the back, of course.
That hurts so much.
As Frozen got the flicks here. Oh! Just as he swings his rifle, obscures his vision of Device. Robs really tracking with that AWP. He's missed a few shots now with this sniper rifle. There's a chance for 2 for Bemis. Hold on a second. This is actually clutchable. Bomb planted on the A bomb site. Deploying some more flashbangs as well as he makes his way forward. Hampus now, does he have an angle? I think he may do. Spotted him, Bemis making it tough. Just needs a 1 versus 2. Grenades deployed, Device waiting to swing. And there it is, he picks the right timing. Just like the old eco rounds when Overpass first came out, lots of camping on the A bomb site. Although not many of those had an AWP. Lost and found, Dexter will pick it up. Will they check for Frozen's angle? He's close enough with a 5-7 for a 1-shot. Has an AK now, and Bemis is here to help. Holding down a long position, got a shadow advantage, and he's alone now, Bemis. Not many places he can go with those flames ups and pre-fire from Plopsky. Needs to swing with his teammate. ZTR gets there eventually. Think he's waiting for a flashbang. Oh, that's gonna spread. Oh, that's painful. Oh, this is... Oh, it's risky.
How did he live? Okay, finally.
Oh, man. I like the confidence, though. The man is getting greedy. Oh, man, Frozen. This is becoming extremely awkward now for Mousesports. Just a disaster around this AWP of the toilets. A round to forget, perhaps.
No way! What is going on?
Yeah, that's an avalanche.
They've lost every duel, and now Device feels so confident. He's just straight up out here hunting with an AWP. Dude, that's a valuable gun.
Weapon disposal service.
Yeah, very good. Ooh, wait, wrong one. Oops. He just threw the op up on the roof.
Oh dear.
Oops. Wish you had that back.
Rez just appears all of a sudden, and then Bemis is dead.
This is a spicy situation for Nip if they continue to be bullish about this. There we go. All right, now they may start to stabilize here. Smoke's clear, that's gonna limit the room. Now we're gonna get Plopsky on the flank, and Plopsky with the triple spray. Nice work. In the meantime, Nip taking over long now. A little bit of map control for them here. Device is cleared out mid. And what a flash. Device finding A-core as well. That is it. A site open for business.
5 versus 3. 498 HP and IP.
NIP looks supremely confident right now.
Yep. And this one is very quickly reaching its conclusion in the first half.
You've got nothing on Mousesports' side. There's a molly, then a smoke. There's a fresh smoke on stairs. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, they may never see this bomb sites at this point.
Another one.
Flashes as well. Now NIP will look to take liberties. There's no diffuse kit either for these players. Just looking to pad the stats now. Oh, 180 from Robs. Nice play from him. Well, got some flashy kills towards the end of the round. But indeed, it will be 10 rounds for Ninjas in Pajamas on their pick of Overpass at halftime. Looking very strong indeed. Not starting cold for once in this series. We'll see if it continues after the break. So, there we go. That was the cost to move my suitcases, so...
Be warned.
Yeah, so I invoiced it. I know what you want from me. Mousesports on the T side now, heading towards the A-bomb site. Robs has the range with a P250. But they're closing that range now, which will be advantage Glocks because there'll be more bullets and the moving accuracy is not too shabby either. Hampus now trying to stay alive and able to do so. USP frag from A-Core. Collecting as they go on. Bomb plant being attempted. Device is emerging from that smoke, but can't do enough really. Mousesports now win the T-pistol. Both pistol rounds won by Mousesports, and maybe that will be the difference maker. Well, here comes the push into the short B position. But Frozen has the angle holding down for his teammate. The short B position. ZTR on device. This force buy looks like a brief one. There'll be a trade frag immediately. So much position taken. Device looking for the headshot now. He's got a few candidates, but none really accepting his offers there. In fact, they'll deny it with extreme violence. But he can't expect people to be at toilets, and maybe, I'm not sure what ZTR's position is, but he may go for free. Oh, has he seen the barrel of the gun there? He certainly has. Now, just a bit slow on the trigger finger there, trying to ensure a kill. ZTR has traded. Problems on the A-bomb side, lining up for Hampus, though, quickly turning things around, delivering the third kill as well. And there's the round for NIP, and the AWP save from Long.
Rez playing down on B right now with the rest of this NIP defense.
Oh, just above the heads.
Dude, ZTR, this is going to be brutal, though. Smoke is going to clear. Smoke is going to clear. And that is impeccable. ZTR, 2 kills for him.
With a UMP. Oh, Acor, no fatal connection there. You can see the bomb is just to his right-hand side.
That is such a nasty setup. In case you're new, just tuning in, when the smoke clears and you're standing in it, you have a split second where you may see your opponent just a little bit faster than they see you. It's just the way that it works in the game. So you see players, you know, often they'll sit in smokes that are just clearing up to give them a little bit of an edge if somebody happened to be on the other side of it, right? So ZTR taking full advantage of that right there and absolutely destroying Mousesports. They don't have much money to fall back on right now. Their economy is essentially broken. They don't even have full loss bonus, having only lost 2 rounds in a row so far this half. But you can see it there. Just as that smoke clears, ZTR, when you're talking the reaction times of pros.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Another one bites the dust.
Does he start taking over now? He's at 17 kills. Runner-up on his team. Well, you got 3 guys at 13 kills on NIP. So really, it's just Device and then the rest of the team. And this time, he's going to get caught. BMS catching him peeking, but there's Rez. You just took out the right hand, but now the left hand gets to take its shot. And Rez right there with the instant trade. So
20 seconds to plant this bomb. We have some counter utility from Ninjas in Pajamas. You have to wonder if Mousesports will opt to save again, because how could they possibly win this round from behind that smoke? Utterly brutal situation. Frozen maybe looking for damage. Hold on a second. 6 seconds. Rez is on the site, but the bomb is being pulled out. Actually going for this, and Rez will put him out of his misery. No bomb plant either. You can stop across towards the truck from Bank. Oh, this Bex is surely going to see him first now. The shadow, a slight warning for Device there, but he wasn't ready for it, and that changes everything. Rez being flanked, entertained by Beamers, but Rops is here from the back, and this could be a very unlikely round for Mousesports. And very expensive for Ninjas in Pajamas. They can't actually afford to lose in this fashion. Even now, they're all kind of screwed, and it looks like it's going to get worse for them.
Oh, he shoots his teammate's body.
1 versus 2 now, ZTR. They're both heavily tagged. Can he find Rops though? He's got the angle for him. Surely he's got it. Now that is a clutch. That's one way to bring things back for your team. 10 HP, gets his bell rung as well. They barely survive, but they survive. Money low for both squads. Very key round, especially for Mousesports trying to come back. Beamer's quietly dropping into the water. Spots some Hampers. Somehow he gets that kill, and Plopsky can't trade. A rare miss from Plopsky. Normally good for the trade frag here, and that leaves Device in a 1 versus 2, coming from far away. He's picked himself up an M4, up against Acor and Rops, trying to close as much distance as he can before Acor gets into position. You can see him now.
What?
Wow. That man is ready.
What a shot.
Just another day, no smile or nothing, emotionless.
Stylish.
He's a contract killer.
Let's see, I hope we have it from his perspective here in the end, that last duel. That would have been sick.
It's quite a turnaround for Mousesports.
That's sick.
No challenge from the toilets just yet. Again, Device just waiting for that confirmation kill. Bemis moving towards the site, and help is here from Rez, looking to swing now onto Frozen. Down he goes as well. Like dominoes. Rops is the only one left, but he will fall very quickly afterwards. Into the hands of Rez he goes. 3 kills for him. Rescues the AWP, which keeps an AK out of his hands, and NIP moves the game point.
I mean, peeking for info now. Nice flash, getting a bit of info. Still spotting him in sewers might be enough to go off of here. Yep, Device starting to rotate down. Rez has pushed restroom. This is it. Nip realizing what's going on.
And here comes the push into that B bomb site. Mousesports getting the lion's share of it. And they're putting NIP into poverty status again. Device has to hold on to this AWP, not just this round, but the next one as well. Makes sense. And then running directly to the site. Exactly. Marvelous stuff.
Well played.
Device is somewhere around here. He's by the toilets as per usual. Now, was he spotted? I think he may have been. Goes back to the well, and he will be deleted for doing so. Rez on the site now. We'll wait to see what he can find.
Hampus is rotating up to bank, so Rez isn't alone at least. And Plopsky's already starting to cheat his way back over here towards CT as well. ZTR has been left alone on the B site, but he's going to have to start rotating quickly now as the nades come through. Mousesports committing to this A bomb site, and there it is. Hampus once again. 1-for-1 trade, good enough.
Time pressure is starting to increase for Mousesports. 2 versus 2, and maybe there's a chance for them to plant the bomb. Plopsky's got an incendiary, but it won't land in time. And maybe that can be used to defuse the bomb later on. Mousesports fall back, but this may be a mistake. Plopsky's got a smoke grenade. He'll put it on the bomb itself, actually. They've got Bemis now to find an angle in that smoke with the AWP. They can't hear if the bomb's being defused either, so things are getting very hairy indeed. And there it is, over the smoke. Maybe it was always the plan. There'll be a defuse from Ninjas in Pajamas. 16-13 on overpass.
Nip delivering Mousesports their first loss on a map of the tournament.
Rops and Dexter will have grenades, and Rops will have himself a P250. They'll be the aggressors in this pistol round on Nuke. Time for Mousesports to enact some revenge on Ninjas in Pajamas, and Frozen will start as he means to go. One with a headshot up close. Dexter going through the smoke in main, and this is a fast-moving round. Only 2 players remaining for Ninjas in Pajamas. ZTR has the defuse kit, looking over the smoke, trying to find anything he can. Plopsky's here as well. Well, there goes ZTR. Plopsky now 1 versus 5, and he will also die, essentially. It's a pretty solid round for Mousesports. Ooh, had to land something there, Device. He'll fall back. Rob still keeping an eye on things. Surely there'll be a swing here. There's enough of them. Going with utility first. That'll give him half a chance, but he can't fire that second shot. Rob's deleted by Rez. And that gives NIP a man advantage, despite having lost Device. Plopsky now creeping, Acor seen by the double doors. They pretty much know where these players are now. They've got help from the vent as well! Trade to be in favor of Mousesports. 1v1, Rez has to touch that bomb. Dexter knows it. Opens the door and shuts down the round. 4-0 for Mousesports on the T side of Nuke. We're not going too crazy. You can see Rops' turn to play anti-eco position. ZTR caught sleeping as he crept through. Maybe there was a footstep. You can see Mousesports now considering the A bomb site. Plopsky doesn't want to fight to the death with a FAMAS from that range, but he has got the information for his team, and Device will post up and deliver frag after frag. Ooh. Still alive is Device. 4 versus 2. There's plenty of fire coming his way. Just 1 step to give it up, and there's the 4th kill for Device now. Rob still by Squeaky. He'll make his way out of this round, going up the ladder.
Just doing a good job of surviving the round. He only had 400 in the bank, you can see, so he'll be able to get a smoke or 2 flashes next round, or an HE.
Device with the second one. Look at the angle he's holding. Oh, he has actually got a chance for a second kill here. A tag and a molly bouncing as well, and ZTR will be to the rescue, and the bomb is lost in garage as well. Got some serious problems here. What a position from Device. Continues to be a problem. 4 versus 2. How on earth do you even rescue that bomb? Really got to just aim for the people protecting it. Plenty of presence being shown by Device. Plopsky creeping as well by credit card. They will try to isolate these players, but at the same time, he smokes himself off the bomb. There we go.
Wild. Back-to-back rounds, running out of time for Mousesports. That doesn't bode well.
40 seconds remain now. The doors of opportunity have been opened, but it's a bait. Dexter creeps in on the other side. That is maybe an AUG to be collected. You could win a round with an AUG. Hampus needs to stay alive, needs to wait for his team to rotate in. I think if he died there, that would fill Mousesports with confidence. See Rez on the ladder as well. He'll be out of action for a while. Device dropped. Seems to be happening. We've seen clutches in a situation before, though, but it's a lot resting on ZTR in this position, 100 HP and the AK-47. That bomb is ticking pretty fast. Hampus can't really take a fight. I don't know how he wins a duel here. Dexter has the AWP. This one's taking pretty long. ZTR's on the bomb now. Does he have the cover? No. Beamers closes the doors. There's a crossfire as well. Very unlikely round, just one from out of nowhere by Mousesports, but they won't take the AWP.
Rez will be able to make it. Does he make it? Oh, he does not make it.
Again, Frozen starting to warm up outside. Oh, he just has the angle. And Hampus gets deleted once again. Problems increasing now for Ninjas in Pajamas on the CT side. Bemis making his way into the A-bomb side, but maybe there's still a chance because Red's got his knife out. Almost gets a second swipe, but not quite. Plopsky now on the ground with the AUG, looking for the angles. Down goes Rops, not expecting to play to his left though. That's Bemis, of course. Now leaves Device in a 1 versus 2. Scoped in already. Acor can't hold this angle for too long because he's got to go and plant the bomb as well. But he's going to get dropped. Out for the AK is Device. And he will delete Bemis as well. Very back and forth affair. And indeed, that AWP did come in handy.
Now Mousesports. Look at this turn of speed. Rob straight out onto the upper side, similar to what we saw in the pistol, and yet somehow he survives long enough to fight back. ZTR getting a kill. 2 kills.
I don't know how he's managed to do that. Find himself a lineup through the smoke, and Device finds himself a lineup just before the smoke goes down. That makes the numbers even, 2 for 2. They don't know where Hampus is, normally outside, but currently coming from the ramp, and Frozen has the wrong angle at the wrong time, which leaves Dexter to do it. Dexter in a clutch, 7 for 7 at the moment is Dexter, making his way downstairs quietly. Hampus racing though to get into position. And he realizes Hampus, it is going to be the B bomb site, but hey, he has a chance for a spray in the smoke, I think, if he dares peek it before Device rotates.
Well, they know. They at least know that this guy, Device has to be aware of it. It's going to be a brilliant headshot. Beautiful work from Dexter. Impeccable stuff. Kept his cool. 3 kills for him in that round. NIP are in the dark. But ZTR checked for by Acor. Nasty.
Great patience from him. Has support from Bemis as well, and now he can take position towards this A-bomb site. 5 versus 2. Again, this is a force buy from Ninjas in Pajamas. And 5 may be the score they end this first half with. As they will lose everything one by one. Device with a Desert Eagle and armor.
It's Rops who's sitting with 4 kills. Everybody else is at 10 or 9 for Mousesports. They're just doing work right now.
Have a look at this position of Device to Plopsky's left. Falling off now, but surely he re-emerges for a crossfire. Device with the trigger discipline, looking for 2. That's the bomb as well. Very favorable now for NIP. Maybe they'll steal around away after all. Acor in the clutch, 1 minute, 1 versus 3. Now Molly's going to be very important, but someone's ahead of it. And there we go. It will be a 6th round for Ninjas in Pajamas. A spot of aggression towards the end there gives them 1 extra. Ninjas in Pajamas trail by 3. This could be a big pistol round for Mousesports. They could close out Nuke quickly if they are able to be successful here. So far, so good. They get the opening kill, or Acor. That was the sitter for him. Just moving at the same time, though. He's got Dexter for support, but he hasn't been able to save his teammate. Takes one in the face from range, and you start to wonder now. Oh, that's a nice one tap from Dexter. Got Rez creeping up by the windows, but his teammates are dropping all over the place. Leads by example. 3 kills for Dexter, 15 for 9, and Rez, it's his turn to clutch now and do similar from a similar position. Creeping outside, he knows where both CTs are. He has to go and get the bomb as well, but he won't be able to. Not this time. Double figures for Mousesports. They move to 10. Oh, it looks like the execution's on the way now. Acor a little blind. Somehow still squeezing 2 kills out of this, and Bemis can clean up the rest. Be a bait for Rops to activate from the rafters, and that leaves Rez alone. Sound cue's heard already by Frozen, who's crab walking into an off angle. And he will deliver the frag. 11 to the 6 of Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yeah, what's going on today is the admin is asking, and I'm definitely wondering the same thing. Just constant TeamSpeak crashes.
35 seconds on the clock. It is a very late one from the Ninjas. And Frozen's just been patient this entire time. As soon as the flash comes in, 5 versus 3. Made 2 by Dexter, bombs on the floor. And again, a slow, methodical round. 22 seconds left on the clock and nothing to show for it for Ninjas in Pajamas.
And I think that's where, Rops and Frozen really got a good helping hand. But yeah, Frozen currently the top-rated player in the tournament. Rops right behind him.
Yeah, and Rops trying to catch up now as we can see, but Frozen will pull away once again. 2 kills for each. Hampus 1 versus 3. Now it's none versus 3. Mousesports are shutting things down on their CT side of Nuke. Do wonder if navi will have the focus to check this, or if they'll assume that no one is here. Looking towards T-Red, it seems. Hampus deleted, and there goes Rez as well. Guess what? Frozen's back.
He is so fired up. They line up, and Acor is going to find the shot on Plopsky. There's
Death by paper cuts.
Yeah, it really feels that way. They're just getting slowly constricted. Quad kill for Frozen in the round. This is an excellent performance from Mousesports. They are clearly one of the best teams on Nuke right now. They built their tournament run on this map. And yeah, they just know how to play it. Keep in mind, in the beginning, in the first half, NIP won 3 of the rounds that they've had so far. They have a total of 6.
Behind Hampus's ears as he goes down secret. Rops is posted up with one of the 2 AWPs, and it looks so hard for Ninjas in Pajamas, the way they're just jiggling. Find information, that information proves very expensive indeed, and it becomes even more so. Dexter again by Squeaky. Just brutality. Never seen a choke point look so difficult. NIP never really in this game of Nuke, and Mousesports delete them, and all be quickly heading towards Inferno. But who knows? Well then, we're off to the races now. The real game is beginning. Mousesports will be heading up to the top of mid at the very least. We've got grenades being deployed, but Rez already found himself a kill. Looking for another one now. Again, NIP chose. Oh, Rez! Oh, Rez, not like this. All of them? No. Just 4. Just 4? That's 4. That's 80%. Rops now has got so much work to do. Planting for the long side of things. Surely I'll push through the smoke together. All right, then, it's his turn to clean up now with the P250 doing his best. Rob! CSGO will put a stop to it. Great play from Rez, though. Very patient shots with the pistol.
That is one of the most ungodly pistol rounds that we've seen in a long time, though. What a play from Rez. He played those angles perfectly, got the info, and then just made it so difficult to trade.
Oh, hold on a second. They're rotating towards the B bomb site. Oh, boy, they could be in some trouble here. And there's Rops able to cut off the rotation. What set off NIP to make their way towards the B bomb site? Hold on a second. Plopsky's here with the MP9, and they're going to run to their doom. They're stuck now. They had a chance to plant the bomb, and that's fading. Or is it? Everybody's been lost apart from ZTR. How has this happened? They always, these force-buying players often find a way to close the distance and pick up a rifle, and things go from bad to worse. So despite the great efforts in the pistol rounds, NIP are suddenly in the bin.
It's just a realization, just a call, a gut feeling. But that was disastrous. So we see the kills again. That was a beautiful shot. Somebody should be checking for this.
Well, Device is bottom mid now. So we'll see if he's off to the races. Surely he gets 1 kill from this at least. Dexter recognizes him first. And there's Device on the flank now. Oh, that's a bomb carrier. He could find 2. No, Acor will trade that one. I think he's getting a little nervous, but ZTR 1 versus 3. It's all to play for. He has a defuse kit as well, it's worth noting. No one's actually covering CT, really? No one's covering CT!
He knew somebody was past as well. I think he was just hoping that he had fully extended into Banana. That smoke, just canceling it all out. Screw your mollies, you're not gonna get rid of me that easy, Frozen. It's just loving life right now. Comfortable, and in the meantime, Rops has already found Rez on short.
Noble effort from Hampus. However, massacred through the smoke by the tree position. Let's not forget the old tree on Inferno, which you used to be able to hop into. Good times. Flashes for either side, but Frozen is going to be a menace on this T side of Banana. That much is clear. Again, those earlier frags warming him up. 6 for 2 now, and those are impact frags.
So 7-2 for Rops. Frozen 6-2. Again, top 2 performers of the tournament so far.
We'll see if it does Device as well. He'll deliver the first kill onto Frozen. A smoke to create some space for himself. 35 seconds. Playing around the headshot position. He's got some help coming on the way as well. And here comes the push. They're going over the barrels. He found himself a 1v1, but didn't see in time. And down goes Device. Robs now to deal with the rotation. He's done half the job. Acor planting for the fountain. So, oh, the smoke has gone from CT. And now there's trouble. 14 seconds. He's got to plant a bomb somewhere. Bemis will be holding wide now as Plopsky delivers the first kill and a second. They can rescue the AWP as well before they defuse the bomb.
Now you're going to be worrying about a 50-50, and he's got Hampus to rotate over here to help out Watch Arch. Okay. Nice shot from Device, but Bemis can't get something. Yes, Hampus finds that kill. So important. Now the remaining 3 players from Mousesports about to hit up short onto the A side. Rez only not even able to get the one.
I would expect a second player in the pit. ZTR is here as well. ZTR was here. Now we got Graffiti from Mousesports. Down goes Plopsky top mid. This is getting explosive. That's a wide peek from Hampus and a fast shot with the AK-47. But still, he remains in a 1 versus 2 after that kill. He's got 2 in this round so far, but not enough it seems.
And so, definitely Mousesports should be clearing that out. Until you get that kill on ZTR, just assume that he's going to be somewhere around there. So I'm glad to see that Mousesports do not get ahead of themselves and they take the time to clear out the different parts of that bomb site before trying to go for that plant. They did try and go for a really good defense, but it's just not happening there for NIP. And so we will get a tactical timeout called by the Ninjas.
You can see Plopsky moving in for the pop flash. Oh, the timing is absolutely perfect. Thank you for playing. 4 versus 2. This is exactly the kind of round Ninjas in Pajamas need. They need to be raising the aggression versus Mousesports, who felt firmly in control in most, if not all, of these rounds. Hampus now with some map control to do. Rez on the flank, buying time for this rotation. ZTR can offer incendiary as well, if he's there in time. Now lining up for Rez. Rob's behind the coffin. Don't think he was spotted by Rez there. Just holding the angle. He's got a shadow advantage as well, but what if they come the other way first? 180 from Robs. Space the shot from Hampus, but ZTR will save once again. 3 plays alive for NIP as they get just their 3rd round from 9 on the CT side.
Rez, Device, and ZTR, though, setting up for a crossfire. Aggro hold here on the A site. There's the shot from Device. Not sure if Acor spotted him, though. Looks like he did.
He can't have seen him. Oh, he's going real deep, and Rez is just playing anti-flash in the meantime, trying to pre-fire Dexter, but you know there's multiple peekers coming. Somehow gets a second kill out of it, but the remainder of NIP over towards the B bomb site won't get here in time to take position. There's a smoke for Frozen to put up towards long if he wants it. He is top mid for now, however.
But Mousesports, the Mad Lads, just decide to go for the dry peek, like nothing to announce them. That is such a cool little detail there from Mousesports.
Mousesports very prepared, very aggressive, very decisive on this T side of Inferno. There'll be some support grenade. Frozen making his way through the smoke. Plopsky looking as best he can, but Dexter win a duel on the site, and the site's been taken. Rob's lurking as well to take out the rotators, should they choose to. But 3 versus 4, well, they are backing off once again. But they're running out of rounds even to saving at this point, exactly. Ninjas. Can't do this forever.
And Rops, look at Rops right now. This is going to be agonizing. They have no idea that he's here. Dude.
Merciless.
So does he catch that CR?
Oh, no.
This is a disaster. This is a disaster for the Ninjas.
Man like Rops has no sympathy for you. Does not care about your loved ones.
Yep.
There's another one. 15 for 4. Absolutely no craps given by Rops. He'll take it all away.
And now does ZTR have it? Oh no, decides to change it up. He's going to be playing from the site, looking for those body shots.
That clock's ticking. Frozen with a nice sweep, but there are 16 seconds to plant this bomb. That's a very important frag from Dexter. Plants the bomb for the pit, standard stuff. They know where Hampus was towards B bomb site. He'll be holding on to the Jaguar AK. Oh, he's good thing he's planting. Oh no! Oh, he's just
wait, he just keeps going over the shoulder.
I'm curious if it's gonna land. Oh, wow.
This
Wow.
is sick.
I've never seen somebody boost there before. The taxman's on the way. Surprise!
That's amazing.
But he didn't see him coming from that angle. Man. Wonder if he recognizes the scope of the AWP. And Dexter is creeping as well, standing in the smoke, and disaster looms for Ninjas in Pajamas as Mousesports just close in on them and choke them off. Dexter looking for targets now. He has multiple. He can see them at the very least, but he needs to get the frag. Flops and Beamers will do that. Although Device and Plopsky will close things out. A rare round for Ninjas in Pajamas in their CT side. There is a HE for Rez, but he is not close enough to stop this bomb plant from happening. It is Hampus who's elevated. That delay may certainly help things. These footsteps won't deter the bomb plant, however.
2 through their construction as well, so they can trade for each other. This is what needs to happen here. Spacing. Oh, that is just terrible. Dexter getting both kills, and now it's all on Rez. He's done 1v2, an impossible situation. He does manage to get the smoke down off a banana. But now Dexter, what is going to happen? He's just going to get the perfect flank. 10-5 for Mousesports at the end of the half.
6 rounds away from victory here. Mousesports move into this second half with double the score of Ninjas in Pajamas. Will that be enough? We'll find out after the break.
Losing that element of surprise, and now, well, Nip, they're looking a little flustered. Hampus, though, going to step into this to take down Acord. Nearly takes down Dexter as well. So close to the double kill.
Beamer spots the rotation, still alive as well. And Frozen has a warning. He's got a flashbang, but not really a position with which to use it as he falls back to the site, and maybe can deploy some kind of funky flashbang now. Yeah, we're going towards headshot. Shot his teammate there, actually. Dexter again with 2. Dexter has such impact with the frags as well, not just an in-game leader. Rops and Bemis start to make their way. It's going to be an awkward spot for him, but Bemis has the sound cues now. You can tell Rops that he can head forwards. Device at the back of the site with the Glock. Need to avoid these ranged headshots from a 5 HP Rops do Ninjas in Pajamas. They really have to win this pistol round here. Neither of these players have a kit for Mousesports. Maybe there's one on the site, not sure, but they got to get the kills. They must pursue. Beamer's trying to draw them out, but not making a fatal connection. Device still in this corner. Down he will go. They may have done enough now. 10-second defuse coming through. Trying to hold the angle is Beamers, but is there time? There might be. I'm not sure he's going to make it. It's going to be a close one. Oh, my God.
Dude, that is unbelievable.
But you never know what's around the corner. In they go, flashbang. They're confident, Mousesports. Frozen hiding for dear life, and down he goes. Somewhat inevitable once the push came through. Beamer's getting boosted up, but they're waiting for that. This goes from bad to worse for Mousesports. Taste their own medicine, and the medicine tastes disgusting.
Indeed. Rob's just hanging back with that M4. Not going to want to give away that for free to NIP. They would love to take this gun out of his hands. So let's see, does Rob survive this or not? There's the swing. Multiple players. He hears footsteps all over the place. So this is going to be a spicy one. Not going to find it. Hampus saves an M4, and Plopsky saves the M4.
Game on.
Yep.
Now we have a mirror.
Ready for these kinds of shenanigans. Dexter might just try and push all the way through. Dude, Dexter all the way through to bottom mid. Hampus is going to turn around. Free kill.
Oh, Device now. Oh, he gets jump peaks as well, despite the position of Dexter. That is ridiculous. Dexter between 2 smokes and between 2 Ts. And Device, oh, what a bizarre round this is. Barely alive, Device, 3 HP. What is happening? How is that a thing?
You can get a good execute going onto this B site and really set yourself up for success. BMS, though, that was an impeccable peak. Rez is out of the fight, but he was already low. Now can Frozen and BMS ruin the Ninjas.
Oh, there's the lineup. And then Plopsky's dealt with afterwards. One of those 2 players, ZTR Device, was super, super low. Very nice for Mousesports indeed. 12-8 for Mousesports. Their second round on the CT side after winning and losing the pistol. It's their first round after that. Smoke being lined up for the coffin position. There's the utility. Frozen, though, makes life worse before he exits the situation. A swing and a miss from Acor with the flick of the AWP. 3v4 post-plant for NIP should they be able to plant the bomb. That's best case scenario. They may lose a player beforehand. Acor continues to creep now. There's a huge headshot onto Plopsky. They can't trade it. He wants to go back. He's gone a bit too far. 20 seconds to plant the bomb. And we've got Rops now on the way. His Device Rounds onto the site from the banana position. The taxman is here. There will be no bomb plant. Mousesports make it to 13. Can see Plopsky and Rez heading towards mid. That'll be heard, and Plopsky will be forced forward. Down he goes. And then there were 3 pistoleros, all towards the A bomb site. It's working to the boiler position. Stops a two-pronged swing, let's say. Aiko will deliver that against that challenge, and Rob starts to creep forward now, looking for a second one, almost finding it, but Bemis will clean up. Mousesports now 2 rounds away from victory here at Flashpoint 3.
Trying to help to keep him alive.
Really fighting Mousesports. A lot of aggression in the apartments and on Banana as well. We've got frags on either side for Ninjas in Pajamas, and maybe this is a break they needed. See that rotation begin, start racing away. There's a smoke in mid, and Ampus has an angle. Wow. That is a costly loss. The AWP, perhaps it can be rescued, but there'll be problems for Mousesports. And suddenly NIP might not feel that far away from them.
What a play. What a play from Device, realizing that there was something amiss with that B defense. No follow-up smokes, no follow-up nades once his fakes had been thrown out. And now you can take down BMAS. Frozen should be following next at the hands of Device, and they take away all of the aspects of saving there from Mousesports. What a fantastic round from NIP.
Pistols out for Mousesports now. They know a boost is there, hunting the players.
Acor's like, please don't look.
Desperately trying to survive, but denied. Well, they know a third player is over here as well. But he may wait it out, that smoke. I'd recommend it. Hold on a second, we've got a 3v3. Oh, what?
Through the smoke.
Dexter, hello? Oh, no. Oh, man. Just when you thought it was safe for Ninjas in Pajamas to start making a comeback and count how many buys Mousesports had.
Those
My
Deagles
God.
are insane.
Rops' angle as well. He'll be playing off of Bemis's position. And it gets worse. So patient with the Deagle. Rops now swinging around the side. 28 HP for ZTR as Dex is on the way with an AK-47 and Kevlar. He's got a molly and a HE. Ooh, you're in trouble.
This is going to be so difficult now. With a molly, he can throw that into the back corner. I mean, there's so... Okay, to be fair, retaking A is a nightmare. There are so many places that he can be hiding. But the Molotov right onto ZTR.
My days. Oh, my God. It just isn't fair. Mousesports strong at every angle, it seems. Match point on the way for Mousesports. And a few of them versus Ninjas in Pajamas, who were in anti-eco territory.
But it will be the pop out of apartments in a moment as the smoke goes up. This is going to make things a little bit more interesting. Smoke goes up. There's the flash over the top. Rops manages to make it out, and Rops and BMAS catching him in a crossfire. 2 kills. Rops chiming in again.
Yeah, he has a chance. Has to deliver, though. Device will make it 2 versus 2. Puts a molly up behind the smoke on long. Hampus, what are you up to? Oh, he's got caught throwing mollies out. He had to make his way to the site. He was the bomb carrier there. Trying to do too much, I think, and that leaves Device in a 1 versus 2. Everything going wrong for Ninjas in Pajamas late on here on an Inferno. Hasn't spotted that they're both on long Device. But that bomb is in no man's land, and surely it's a matter of time until they peek him. Can see Frozen there, and there's Dexter for the final kill. And Mousesports are your champions of Flashpoint 3.
What a performance from Mousesports. And Dexter, I mean, he can be pleased. It was worth leaving his child behind after all. He did it. He did it, Barnall.
Rob's just staring at the webcam like, what do you got for me? My God. That was a great performance. They dropped, what, 1 map in the entire tournament?
Yeah, 1 map in the grand final. And that was a 16-13 affair with Nip on overpass. And from there on out, utter domination.
They will be taking home the glorious AK-47 you see on the stage there. Congratulations to Mousesports for winning Flashpoint 3 in almost flawless fashion.